Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and just recently, No Man's Sky had a brand new update that was called No Man's Sky Beyond. And it's been a while since I played this game. I'm going to admit up front, I fell hook, line, and sinker when No Man's Sky first came out back in 2016. I was like, wow. After seeing the E3 presentation and seeing how amazing it was going to be, I was severely disappointed. Just like a lot of the gaming community, there's been some minor updates and minor tweaks throughout the years and stuff, but this No Man's Sky Beyond is basically advertised as what the game should have been and then some. So I was like, you know what? Let's try it out. And if you own No Man's Sky already, this update is included free. So I was like, it wouldn't hurt. You know what I mean? Games as a service means updates that come out are provided to as long as you own the game. So I was like, let's do it. And I gotta say, it actually exceeded my expectations. Why? Because it feels like a game that is completely brand new from the ground up. I mean, first of all, you're able to actually see your character now. The original mode of the game was first person. I was like, okay, this is a nice little touch, being able to kind of have like a third person over the shoulder view of your character as you explore some of these planets and stuff, which is the basic premise of the game. If you haven't played No Man's Sky, you travel from planet to planet or galaxy to galaxy, exploring planets. Some of these planets have, a fairly friendly ecosystem where you can have no problem with the temperature or anything like that. But then you might get onto a hostile environment planet that's like super cold or super hot or is filled with a lot of like very unfriendly enemies or poisonous fauna and flowers and stuff. I mean, the sky's the limit here. It was touted as a amazingly huge procedurally generated game, and you're still getting that, but it's much more polished. The graphics for the most part actually look a lot better than previously done. Like previously it was just so thrown together and felt so empty and so like just bland and boring that it was nothing like E3 touted it to be. But now, just my initial impression right off the bat, seeing the way that the game has been updated with your character being able to like have your character's view in there, the game feels just so much better than being a first person game. And then looking at the terrain, the trees, the characters, the environment, the way the planets look, the way NPCs when you do run into them look, overall the game looks like it's had a pretty solid graphical upgrade. There's also a better user interface system for using certain items and stuff that kind of puts the use of the D-pad into there for like a quick, selection in case you need to like recharge your equipment. Like you have a mining gun which you use to like aim to mine rocks and resources and minerals and stuff that are used towards crafting certain items, certain resources and stuff to repair your ship, to build a base, because there's now base building in this game. The original didn't even have base building, so now you're able to build like a camp or a base that you can actually teleport to or use as like a location. You're able to build new equipment. You have vehicles now, so you can have not just your ship, but there's also like an exocraft, things like that go into making this experience just feel so much more fuller than it originally was, because there wasn't really much in the original. So within the first hour of me playing the Beyond update, I was like, wow. So the idea is you explore whatever planet you originally start on, and you're randomly placed, to be quite honest. I was placed like on a frozen tundra type of environment place. You explore, you can analyze stuff once you fix your scanner, and you could find buried technology, you could find copper and silver deposits. There's all sorts of stuff that you can find just on your planet alone. Some of these planets vary in size also. So if you're more of like wanting to actually stay on just your home planet and kind of ignore the main story campaign, which if you follow the campaign, it actually kind of guides you a little bit, teaches you how to build certain stuff so you don't feel as overwhelmed, but you could even just choose to do your own thing. That's how awesome the freedom exploration elements are in this game, whatever. And there's different modes. There's like a casual mode, a survival mode, where if you kind of like, you have to survive, you have to like, resources are limited, stuff like that. There's a permadeath mode where once you're dead, that's it. I do casual. There's also a creative mode where you can just build and stuff, but casual for me is a little bit more of a friendly type of game mode for me, because I like to try on air when it comes to games like this. I like to take my time. I like to explore. I like to test the elements. I like to screw around with NPCs and enemies and stuff on the screen. So I was like, all right. Now, I felt the game this time around with the Beyond update was a little bit more user-friendly, especially with getting to learn how to use certain items and build stuff and things like that. Because I remember when I first originally played No Man's Sky, it was like literally the Wild West, trying to figure out what to do and stuff. So I do think it has definitely been streamlined to kind of handhold and hand guide, especially if you're following the main mission parameters, which is like, find this one area of the map, find this ship, repair this item, build this camp, go to space, warp, go to the space station. It kind of gives you like a guided point to kind of show you the main gameplay mechanics and stuff. But if you've previously played the game, you should have no problem jumping in at all. It does feel like a completely different game, but at the same time, it does remain true to what the original concept and stuff is. So major changes, the graphical looks of it, the user interface just all seems so much more polished and stuff. There's also multiplayer. So I know multiplayer was previously added in a previous update. You are able to link up with people, which more than likely will make the game much more fun. I was playing late at night, so I didn't have anybody that would link up with me, and I don't think anybody's actually really playing this game anymore because of just how disappointing the original release was. It's kind of a shame because I feel that this update truly exceeds what the game was ever expected to be from the original launch of it. This is exactly what the game should have been when it first came out, and I guess you could say it's almost a little too late. I did just recently get a Game Informer today where it touted this as the biggest comeback in gaming history, and I think that's actually fairly right because I found myself enjoying the game more than I previously did. Just going around, I like simple sandbox games like this, and I don't mean simple as in that it's simple to pick up and play. I just mean that if you're looking for a real chill experience, that's what the appeal of games like this is. Like with Minecraft, just you don't really have to do anything if you think about it, and there's just something about exploring space and the unknown and collecting specimen samples with your scanner and stuff that just really attracted me to No Man's Sky in the first place. And I feel this Beyond update finally corrected a lot of the things that were wrong with the original. So I honestly think it is worth a look, guys. If you're willing to give this game a second chance, a second go, consider it. You will not be disappointed. I mean, I literally played this game for about 6 hours straight last night. Got like next to no sleep just because I could get addicted to stuff like this. And it's all really just about what you make the gameplay experience for you. I mean, if you choose to keep it more casual, stick to your main planet and just get to really see what's around, you can find different like small little camps with NPCs in there. You can learn their languages. You can learn, you can explore. You can build up a database of information about your planet. You could even lay claim, like when you camp, you literally will tell the world this was discovered by, 8-bit Eric or whatever. So it's really cool. I am looking forward to possibly even live streaming this game, playing with some of you guys and stuff, because I think it would be cool to link up and have a whole bunch of people exploring a planet together. Maybe even trying to find dangerous enemies and stuff and things like that. So I just honestly, this No Man's Sky Beyond update really truly impressed me. I think I'm really glad that I decided to give the game a second chance again because I was severely disappointed in it. I don't know how big of a No Man's Sky fan base is still out there at all, or if it's too little too late. But if any of you guys have even tried to play No Man's Sky in the past and are considering giving it a shot, especially with this free update, I think you definitely should. Comment down below. Have you tried it? What is some fun stuff that you've discovered on your space travels or anything? Honestly, I'm really curious to see. I really don't think the fan base is there as big as it used to be. But at one point, this game was severely blowing up, and it's already like 3 years later, almost. I'm definitely thinking that if enough good free updates keep coming to the game, that they could definitely have a big comeback. So me, I was definitely definitely impressed with the No Man's Sky Beyond update. But that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, as always. If you are brand new, feel free to throw a subscription, click that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.